This is infotainment, a basket for arts and entertainment. Lero sasi kulibe sasi zuoneka kuti yayi azochitika zachuluka, sasi yabwerekedwa, sasi yapita kumshangano. Ikamve mingoli kuti ukhala bwanji nkhani zachikhalidwe posachedwa apa. We're at Umteto, and then we moved on to another festival, and we have Umshangano. That's why we don't have the Nsasi thump piano. But in this edition, we'll look at the long wait for the audience to see Nigerian star Kizz Daniel at Lilongwe Golf Club. It had to take more hours coming on stage for Kizz Daniel, but still more people enjoyed the moment watching Kizz Daniel. We also look at a variety of other activities coming up. For instance, Blantyre Arts Festival is out after a 2-year break due to COVID, and this time around the festival will take place free of charge at a new venue. We'll give you more on that. All you can do is stay right there as I bring you more in infotainment, a basket for arts and entertainment. But remember, this program comes to you courtesy of Unicaf. Now, we begin our program with news that Lilongwe Golf Club last Saturday was the center of attraction, especially with activities. It was a Kizz Daniel concert spearheaded by Epic Lifestyle in partnership with other players such as National Bank of Malawi as well as Castel Malawi, who supported the whole concert. And the main headliner, or the headliner for the concert, was Nigerian star Kizz Daniel all the way, and he jetted into the country on Friday, and the performance was on Saturday. So it was not a show that brought only Kizz Daniel. There were also local acts also performed at this concert. But then people had to wait for a long time for Kizz Daniel to come on stage. Of course, there were delays. Probably the organizers need to work on that. They did tell people that the show would start in the afternoon, but it went all the way to late in the night for the show to start. So next time, organizers need to work on time. Probably you have to tell people that you're going to start the show in the night, and then people have to prepare to come in the night. But still more, despite all those delays, people enjoyed the outing, and Kizz Daniel jumped on stage at 1:30 in the wee hours of Sunday, and he performed for close to an hour, giving people different songs. Most of the songs, people were aware of those songs. But then the great moment came when he performed, and this was actually the last song that he performed, titled Bugao. Others call it Lololo. It was the center of attraction for the whole show when Kizz Daniel performed that song. So we'll give you the highlights of Kizz Daniel's performance when he was doing the song Bugao. Let's take a look.
Make some noise. If you love Malawi, make some noise. If you love Africa, make some noise. Because this song is a champion song for Africans. You understand? This is our champion song. This is how we let them know that we are the greatest. That's why we have to go. That's what Malawi is going to do for me tonight. Are you ready to do this? Are you ready to go lo lo lo? Hello, team! Don't sleep! Don't sleep! Let's go! I want to be in the middle. We're doing this for the nation, okay? You don't work, you don't try. You're supposed to deny. You don't come because blessing, not the whole blessing, we don't lie. When I land, I land up. On this over. So far, so good. Let me see you. Let me see you. Let me see you, the Buddha. Let me see you. Thank you very much for coming out tonight. God bless you, Malawi.
Kids Daniel performance of the at Lilongwe Golf Club. That's how it was. Now let's take a look at local acts. How did they fare? We had Sanji, Tuno, Wendy Harawa, Janta, Pro Voice, Patience Namadingo, Black Missionaries, and several others as the show ended at 6:30 in the wee hours of Sunday. Let's take a look at the local acts.
This my boyfriend today.
Little boy,
Yeah, that's how it was at Lilongwe Golf Club. Local acts performing at Lilongwe Golf Club, curtain raising the Kids Daniel show. Now moving out of here of there, just remember that you're watching Infotainment, a basket full of arts and entertainment. And my name is Sam Banda Jr. Now, Blantyre Arts Festival is back after a 2-year break. The festival has been there. It's been running since 2009, but then due to COVID, the past 2 years, people have not experienced Blantyre Arts Festival. Now it's back, and the organizers had a press briefing at Amaryllis Hotel. Basically, they've partnered with Amaryllis Hotel in this whole program. So this time around, it's free of charge, and it will take place on October 8 through to October 9 at Njamba Freedom Park, and it's free of charge. So we're there as Infotainment when they were having a press briefing. We spoke to Blantyre Arts Festival Executive Director Thomas Chiwambo, as well as the General Manager of Amaryllis Hotel, that's Rami Wahid. Let's hear from the two.
Malawi, where Malawi, Zikolo Kongola, Antoine Sangala, Makule Siana, Mapiri Ninja. Yeah, Malawi. Wela Tony, Wela Mama, Wela Malawi, Kongola.
Well, I think this year our expectations is very high, especially at the moment that we are bringing this festival for free for everyone, and we are rest assured that there will be a lot of people, but we don't want to take advantage that it's going to be for free, that we should not bring high-profile musicians. We're going to have high-profile musicians, and we are going to have the best equipment in Malawi from entertainers, promotions, and we are going to have big musicians coming and perform during the festival itself. We are not taking any stone unturned during the festival itself, because we want to make sure that the people are very happy with the festival, and people they have expectations that the festival is coming back after 2 years due to COVID, and we want people to experience the best than ever before. You have to know the world is changing, and most of the things are coming differently every time and again. This time around, we have realized that arts is kind of a food for everyone, and we need to make sure that this food that we have, what we call arts and culture, should reach to everyone. We don't want to limit everyone due to get limitations and stuff and everything. We want to make sure that everyone should be able to enjoy arts and culture. This is the first thing. A second thing, we are working with different corporate partners, organizations, and diplomats from different countries. We want to make sure that those partners, their brands and services, are able to reach out to everyone without any limitation. Therefore, we are bringing this festival back to everyone completely free of charge, to make sure that people are able to enjoy the festival than ever before. And this is going to be one of the huge experience that Malawi, like in Blantyre, will ever experience at such a free festival this year.
No, definitely, we are absolutely excited. Blantyre Arts Festival is a big name by itself, so we were waiting for them to come up with a plan on resuming the festival, and we had a couple of chats, I guess a month ago, just to tell them that we are 100% ready as soon as they're ready. So it's a bit a challenge this time when we have decided that the festival is going to be on October. So as we mentioned, that it's a bit short period, but I believe that with our support, with your support, with everyone's support in Blantyre, we're gonna make it happen even better than what was happening before. So we're absolutely excited. We're absolutely in love with the idea. this is one of the best tool to promote culture, one of the best tool to promote tourism, one of the best tool to say that we are happy in Malawi, we're talented in Malawi, we're safe in Malawi, so we are going to be behind them with no limits.
Yeah, that's Rami Wahid, the general manager of Amaryllis Hotel, talking about their partnership with Blantyre Arts Festival. And earlier on, you heard from Blantyre Arts Festival Executive Director Thomas Chiwambo. And the launch of the festival, they'll launch it on October 6th at Amaryllis Hotel in Blantyre. And then ahead of the festival on October 8 and 9 at Njamba Freedom Park, they'll basically have different activities as well as the street carnival. Now, moving out of the Blantyre Arts Festival, we go on to movies, making movies. We've seen a number of filmmakers coming out, crafting movies. Some of them have produced good movies using little resources, but others are still struggling. There's one film based in Zomba. They call themselves Zomba Films, and they've been producing films for years now. And now they are set to premiere a new movie titled The Last Roadblock. It talks about human trafficking. We spoke to one of the players behind Zomba Films, that's Neva Matewere, to hear more about the premiere of the new movie. Let's hear from Neva Matewere.
Victims are abducted, raped, and others are killed.
Panga, Mbola, watch. Driver amene timamutuma kuti azitengana kupita nawo ku South Africa, code 5, amugwira. Atamugwira namuvana. Mission waipedula.
But some are ready to fight back.
Morning, sir.
Morning.
I have a message here, but it's an emergency.
Okay, let me have a look.
Zomba Film Production ikuenda bwino kwambiri. Ya moti pano pa pakati panali busy kugwira ntchito kuti Amalawi aonere luso laso pano limene tuluse pano pali. Okay, akanema amene ita jambula film imene The Last Roadblock imene kukamba za human trafficking imene itamaliza kujambula kanema amene tikupanga launch pa 24 September ku Glory Garden ku Lilongwe uko. Apano pata ganza tipange launch ifana kumana ndi akuluakulu athu a Malawi Film Association of Malawi ndi ataona ndi project yathu imene tapangira fa kunafika so Sam Joya ndi mkuluso wa mafilimu pa Malawi pano pa anthu ambiri mukumuziwa. Ataona luso lathuli anatuzati yaye luso ililo foti anthu ambiri Amalawi akatitani akaluone mupange chani mupange launch fambuye mose mutakhala kupanga mafilimu athu sinapange launch koma ulendo uno ndi zimene tapanga ndi zimene aona akuluakuluzo aona kuti yaye zinthu zifunika chani launch ni nkhani imene so tikukamba mmene muzikhuza human trafficking ndi story imene tayipangira mmene mu ndi story yochakuka kwambiri yokuti iphunzitsa Amalawi zinthu zambiri film imene iyi afeo kanema zimalowa ndrama zambiri kumaso ife takungoti tankhata anthu olimbikira file number ndipakale number 1997 kupanga mafilimu muziko munomo koma takhati kumana ndi mavuto osiyana kusowa ma sponsorship wa mpaka pano pa film imene tajambula pano pa sinapeze thandizo lina lililonse ndiye timaona kuti Malawi atatengapo gawo kuti azitithandizirako pa zinthu ngati zimene zizi fa zinthu zizi zimakhala zikuphunzitsa anthu osiyana fa tikajambula film imene iyi amaona ndi anthu ambiri ndiye zimene zizi zimakhala maphunzitso amene timayika femene mu makhati utani ofunikira pa mtundu wa Malawi komanso zimene zizi zimatha kubweretsa so drama forex muziko munomo monga film imene tajambulira pano pa The Last Roadblock ni film yokuti Amalawi ayembekezeti ibweretsa forex ulo azungu akunja akhala kufika so muziko munomo kufuna kuti mina tiakite nawo mafilimu ndi imene tazipangira fe pa film imene iyi.
And I need the gang leader alive.
Yeah, that's Zomba Films production, their new movie titled The Last Roadblock. Now, Sun Music Festival is coming back, not necessarily coming back, but it will take place on that's on September 30 through to October 2 at Kambiri Beach Resort in Salima. They've been announcing different artists, and recently Soja Lucius Banda, that's the director of the festival, announced that unveiled basically their first international headliner, and that's Tanzanian star Harmonize. So we'll give you that interview. Remember, this program comes to you courtesy of UNICAF.
We decided to let the festival grow. We choose to have a variety of performers. That's why we first introduced this lady from Uganda. We also introduced Yomaps from Zambia. Today we are introducing Harmonize from Tanzania. You'll notice that we are making sure that all our neighbors are well represented, because we've been having a lot of Tanzanians coming here. And that, beside the point, Malawians love the music of Harmonize. That's why we choose to make him one of the headliners. We have two headliners, international headliners, but we have to make sure that at least one artist from within the region is a headliner. There's a lot of things happening. You see, at Sun Festival, we talk of music, but there are a lot of other things that happen. Look at these cabs and preparations, gazebos being mounted, roads have to be fixed, the ground has to be prepared, because naturally the beaches are supposed to be open. But now we have to construct to make sure that it really has to host the Sun Festival. Other than that, there are a lot of preparations, equipments and lights and screens and all that. Travel, you're talking of, we could be having about 20 or 25 band members from different artists coming from very far.
Soja Lucius Banda, the director of Sand Music Festival. Now, last Sunday, people in Blantyre had time to sample a production titled Bobalala, a political satire which was written by veteran journalist, that's Suzgo Chitete. The play first premiered in Lilongwe before moving on to Mzuzu and now in Blantyre. It basically looks at the day-to-day issues happening in the country, and a number of issues which Suzgo Chitete and the cast tackled, issues such as corruption as well as gender-based violence. On that note, we've come to the very end of Infotainment, a basket full of arts and entertainment. I hope you've enjoyed what I brought to you in this edition of Infotainment. Nsasi na bwere tikunena kuti yabwerekedwa ili kumshangano, but in our next edition you have the thumb piano playing live in this edition of Infotainment. As I said, I'll leave you with an interview which we had with Lilongwe-based reggae musician, that's A.B. Deviado. He's got a new project which he will release in 2023, but he started releasing some of the projects such as music videos. So we had an interview with him. Otherwise, I'm out of here. Keep it Times as well as Infotainment. My name is Sam Banda Jr. Ciao.
Achinyo moto tandikilo mpaka kwa tichilo, tandikilo malonje sana lijandikale, tundawu naliwole meta yemfamjilo yose, kumama wa unuka ai zitezo sama. Chikondi jitse yosama, Jazama, Joko Chumuka, Chuma Jidze 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 Jazama, Jazama, Joko Chumuka, Zelu Zidze 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 Zazama, Zazama, Joko Chumuka. Zidze Zazama, it's one of the tracks under the Do It Right 2023 album. It will be coming out 2023. So far we have recorded 8 tracks and we have released 4 tracks and 2 videos. So the 4 tracks released include Zidze Zazama, Love is More About Giving, Reborn in COVID-19 and Ondigonde. Alright, there are a couple of issues. Firstly, I was optimistic that by July this year things could be alright. But the studio I'm recording with houses one of the best studio engineers in Malawi, Shadrack Alupusha, that's Sound Addict Studios, who is usually very busy from March to somewhere in December, meaning that the spaces for recording are only for December and March. So it means for me to catch him back, it should be this December to somewhere in March. So I've said, okay, let's just finish recording of a 12-track album over December and January, February 2023 from 2022. So that's why we've extended that. But also we are also buying time because recording live, it's also something that requires a lot of preparation. So the guys I'm working with, the Fresh Art Band, are also usually engaged by other artists. Yeah, so it's like I'm working with very busy people. So they have also to give me the time I deserve. I should also give them the time they deserve. My music, as roots reggae music, is intending to weave both the philosophy, because I don't just play music out of talent of playing, but I'm fusing the philosophy, which we're calling Do It Right. If in Malawi we can do things the better way.